welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the second worst Burning Man in history.
Now talk to Orbeck because he's here.
Back then. Again.
Oh, hello, Mr. Potter.
Teach you defense against the dark arts.
With the basics.
Begin with the basics if you can master them. The ideal sorcerer bears the twin faces of the dragon? Does he live the code? The code of the dragon?
Fight for might? The might of the dragon?
Oh god, he is Snape! At least act as if you're paying attention. Sorry, it's a really terrible...
dragon, you
gotta be strong.
No matter
Humble neck bragging.
as a consequence.
And then warning us against killing.
Even as I bloodied my hands, I never realized this simple truth.
I've killed a lot of people.
Yeah, as I said, he's not a sorcerer. He's an assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we established the assassins are,
Sorcerers, but with swords.
sorcerers with swords.
Yes. In Orbeck's case, he was basically promised to be taught sorcery for doing assassination work. That didn't end as well as he thought it would.
Scroll detailing the secrets of sorcery. I hope you're not one to break a promise.
No, certainly not.
No, actually, because it expands his inventory.
Soul Arrow!
Yes, he has a lot of starting Farron spells, actually, including Farron Flash Sword, which is probably one of my favorite spells I'm not going to use in this playthrough, mostly. It is literally a long sword R1.
Ah.
It also costs like 2 or something. It's insanely cheap.
Attract foes, it doesn't sound.
Yeah, in my experience, in general, sorcery is kind of one of those things that you either have to focus in or not use.
Kind of.
In one, it was really broken, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of why I didn't actually use it at all in one, because it took any challenge out of the game.
Yeah, in this one it definitely doesn't do that, but it is a lot more entertaining looking than it was in one, actually, between stuff like Farron Flash Sword. I would say Spook, but Spook actually kind of gets supplanted by items. Spook, by the way, is 15 seconds of you don't take falling damage and your footsteps don't make sounds.
We've got light tread upon my brave steel.
So yeah, basically the middle of the swamp is a whole lot of crab. Like 2 giant enemy crabs.
They're eating the tree.
Stay away. I'm huddling.
It's a high fiber diet.
Apparently he didn't care about you throwing fireballs past him. The stepping 5 more feet forward was all it took.
It's his
Look, we have a very limited vision cone.
They have a very strange aggro setup in the sense that some of them don't aggro until you step in specific areas, others aggro if you come within 20 feet of them.
Oh no!
Alright, look, there's a glow a quarter of an inch from my eye.
I think that is the only time any of them ever killed me.
That's it, you're getting a preemptive strike, mister. Oh, you're ruining those crucifixes!
They took hours to set up and make.
Oh dear.
Yes, the grab, which...
Doesn't actually do all that much damage.
No.
Look,
And it does more than the normal strikes, but still.
I would have loved if they had actually still been crucified and they just sort of whacked at you with their arms.
Yeah, still actually
around like a
chained us to
top.
the thing.
Just planted in the ground, not able to do much else.
No, just not
Just a more awkward... Not
feat.
like planted, but still have their hands chained up to the thing.
still awkward like the wheel
And
skeletons.
preferably their feet. So they're just going to walk at you and like spin around doing pirouettes.
It'd be like the Pogo Spear Knights in Castlevania.
Yep.
Oh god.
This game needs more levity.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is so pleasant.
We need to go Tears of a Clown on Logic.
Oh, the...
I am sure we will at some point find this game's equivalent of the Bone Wheel Skeletons.
You mean the Bone Wheel Skeletons?
Oh, are they in this one?
Yes.
Good.
They're in every single Dark Souls.
I love those guys. They're stupid.
Stupid and obnoxious as far as guard breaking
Do
goes.
they still drop as a shield?
Possibly? I don't think so, but possibly.
Again, if you're doing a dual shield run, that is the shield you want for your attack shield in one.
Yeah, that one has a ridiculous aggro radius for whatever
Get
reason.
out of my woods!
There is unrest in the forest.
A ridiculous aggro radius and doesn't care whether you're making sound or not. He apparently senses via, I don't know, sonar wouldn't work, but...
Sonar is specifically sound.
Yes. He apparently has a player radar.
In tremor sense.
Yep.
It is visual, in spite of him not looking at you, which confuses me even more somehow.
Well, he looks cross.
Oh! Leave.
There are lots of trees.
Oh, okay, that's the chime.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I saw that and got excited for a second, thinking you had a trident and could therefore start dancing.
He pulled out his ding dong.
So, yes, door that does not open from the side that has a giant crystal lizard behind it. And me sneaking up behind this guy.
Yes, I have learned the ways of the assassin.
Behind. Yep, sneaking up behind this item.
Yep. That's
And behind that Black Knight.
Ah!
Oh, hello.
Of course, we'll do the time hard tradition of throwing fireballs at him from higher up sailing.
Until I get bored of it, yes. Or staring at the
As
wall.
I stood.
And we left this in.
What am I doing with my life? Why am I here? Why are any of us here?
Should be noted that Black Knights specifically fight demons who like fire,
So they're fire
Highly resistant to fire.
I thought they were actually charred black by the flame, if I got my lore right.
Yes, they're
Yes.
actually Silver Knights that were charged black by a flame.
By fighting demons, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like specifically the lore of the Black Knights.
I will fast forward most bow shots simply because of how hard it is to get a very precise headshot with a bloody analog stick in this game.
It's a
Why
shame,
you should
too,
play
because...
mouse and keyboard.
Actually,
Hate yourself.
half the time I give up, grab the mouse and aim with it.
No, play the entire game mouse and keyboard.
Just so you can get better bow shots in. Everything else is secondary.
Well, also because you hate yourself.
So,
Well, I think without
at
saying.
this point I thought he jumped behind me.
Oh no!
Really?
The bastard is a master of strategy.
Look who thinks he's smarter than the demon! Oh, you ain't shit. Come over here.
I've had worse.
Now, on the bright side, Black Knights are still as slow as ever.
Yeah.
Though they do have added weapon skills. Like that.
Yeah, they're a little fancier now.
Missed.
Oh no!
That one.
Now, they also hit like a truck this early in the game. Or this late in the game. I don't increase my hit points, so it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not increasing HP. They're always going to hit like that.
Come on, buddy.
I mean, I will say this much. It's been this far into the game before we've seen one. Unlike one where they drop one in the first damn area that
kind
you
of
can
a
easily
trap.
stumble into.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yep.
Just get all your shit pushed in.
He didn't drop anything though.
No, he was here to guard stuff. He can't, he respawns, actually.
Okay, rare case of that happening.
Yes. He's a fairly important Black Knight because he's the first one you encounter for quite a while, and he does drop basically all of his gear. Yeah, the main
cool.
point of coming here was to get
Oh,
the
he does?
Coal.
You can farm him for gear?
Yes.
Well, he respawns.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Mainly a lot later, once I get that door open, because it's actually a pain in the ass to come here from the bonfire I have right now, I farm him for his shield. Because his shield is the best standard shield in the game. It has
Yep.
that.
That would make sense.
Yep.
Oh, that was John Grab.
Hi.
So this,
Pinch. I'm off the stock.
yes.
Stock.
Yes, he is.
Filthy
I'm-
creatures.
Was actually surprised at that.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
No.
Oh,
go around
nope.
this.
Nope.
No. Oh, I can make it.
You know,
I can't make it.
I expect you to just walk around and attack me after I start doing this.
Nope.
but No.
Delicate dance of
Just
the
gonna
mud
stay
crab.
there?
No, I'm gonna.
Okay, let me go a little closer.
Come on, get closer.
I mean, this is as close as I'm getting, but...
Get closer. I'm gonna pinch you.
Here, let me drink the blue Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna get through.
There.
This is unfortunate
So
for
tight.
him.
Never mind that space is actually larger than he is.
The majestic crab.
Exploiting dumb AI pathfinding.
Yeah.
Even if
Oh, no.
unintentionally.
Yes. Yes, Timmy.
I'm dead.
It was this plan all along. I just want to die.
Get you now.
And the Great Swamp Ring,
Dios mío.
you did not start as a pyromancer, basically.
And then
question.
we cracked his claws.
Do multiple rings stack?
Not identical rings.
Okay. So rings with the same effect.
Multiple rings that have the same effect would stack, but you can't wear 2 of the same ring.
And much more importantly, Great Pyromancy...
Oh, wait, it's not conjurer, it's conjurator.
Yes, Conjurator.
Conjurator. Or conjurating.
I think technically it's a Dark
It's
Souls
like conjugation,
Yeah.
but magical.
Yes. I think it's a Dark Souls 1 Pyromancy set.
Yes, it is.
They were conjurators?
Yes. Giving him the Farron Coal.
I mean, strictly speaking, in this, you are a Pyromancer of the Great Swamp. If you started as a Pyromancer in 1, I don't believe you were.
Might not have been, I'm not sure. I would have to check on that one myself.
I think they were still, but I don't know.
No, I think they just mentioned
Also,
that
it's-
pyromancy comes
It's
from
been
the Great Swamp.
tens of hundreds of thousands of years, minutes, or seconds, I'm not sure which. Their fashion sense may have devolved over time.
Yeah.
No, I think you're from the Great Swamp because what's his face was from
So
the
yes.
Great Swamp.
Yes, but he specifically says he's from the Great Swamp.
Yeah, but you're wearing the same gear as him. That's
you're
what I
not.
assumed.
No.
Oh.
Huh.
So yes,
Oh.
this will unlock
I'll
the
double check
heavy
on
gem, the sharp gem, and the poison gem. So I can make weapons for build I don't use, and why are you doing poison?
Ah, there you are,
Unkin one.
I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
So yes, that Pyromancy Tome, which is exceedingly important, in the sense that it gives you the upgrade to Fireball.
Yes, here we are.
Fireball
It's
plus.
been long indeed.
Fireball.
With this, I can teach you more sophisticated.
It's one of the
items.
spells that kind of annoys me, actually,
I can boast I am your tutor a little
because there's not much of a purpose to them. I would rather just either have Pyromancy, I don't know, or have a Fireball evolve over time, or do something else. It's kind of annoying to have a repeating line of identical spells.
Burst Fireball.
It's not so bad with Pyromancy because this is literally the only one that does that, but with...
First Fireball literally just like a shotgun.
Yes, Burst Fireball is literally a shotgun. But with Sorcery, you still have, like, Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, Great Heavy Soul Arrow, all of which are basically the same damn thing.
If you
Great heavy maximized soul
Do they
arrow.
have different
Yeah.
amounts of
take this
magic usage?
Yeah, it's...
the lands of the lords
they use slightly more magic and do slightly more damage as they...
home of pyromancer's
As you rank up.
Yes.
Or if the high level ones.
as well. At least that is what pyromancers of the Great Swamp believe.
There is some benefit too if you want to use
yes.
a lower level.
Izalith, yeah.
His Dreams of Izalith.
How you wish to behold a... Isn't that what happened? Bad thing happened to the last guy?
Not that bad.
That's where the truth
Don't get too involved with chaos magic.
It's technically not chaos magic, it's primal pyromancy. There is actually a difference.
Yes.
Oh, okay, well.
Pyromancy is chaos magic.
Yes.
without a pupil.
The birth of pyromancy was actually one of the daughters of chaos.
Yes.
I just remember that the pyromancer teacher in the first game can do a bad thing and run off and go insane because he wanted to
Oh, the giant grab.
go to Blighttown.
So, in case... No, actually, they have a contingency against this.
Oh.
I was wondering about that myself, but...
Pop back up again later, or just leaves?
Leaves until you go
Jump
down
down there.
Yeah. Grass Crush Shield, which is important to those people who don't like blocking. I think. Because I think that's the stamina regen shield.
That is.
Yes, that is the stamina regen shield.
Yeah.
That is the same one from 1.
Yeah. And there's the
There
crowd
it
again.
is.
I think it full hit points too.
We wish to resume
yes.
our dance.
Now I pinch.
It's fine, I need to learn how to fight these things anyways.
More crowd later.
Yes.
Oh, spits at you.
Oh, he spit on his own kid. It's disgusting.
They are easy enough to lead around, at the very least.
That's it. I'm surprised it hasn't like charged towards you.
Seems to charge quickly sideways, as is appropriate for crab.
Decently decides to meander forward.
Yep, here we go.
Like
There
that,
it goes.
yeah. Yeah, the other one was trying to do that the whole time. It
Yeah,
just got
so just
caught
stuck
on
down
a
the
tree.
tree.
And I think he killed one of the small crabs. And another one of the small crabs.
Did in fact kill one of the small crabs.
Oh, Daddy, why?
At a certain point, I get bored of stabbing it because I just don't do crap for damage. Comparison. They're just casting Fire Orb at it.
Drink some Kool-Aid.
Yes. There we go. Yeah, that's the same amount of damage as I charged R2, so...
Well, yeah, you're not increasing your strength, so... Or dex.
Both. It
Both.
scales with both, really. I think Dex slightly more for a spear.
Yeah, I think spears are.
Yeah.
Like, BC, maybe?
It's like CD or whatever, but it's a low enchant is why.
So what do you get from that corpse?
I think
of
the
some kind.
yeah, I think it was the Exile set, and now to actually fight them.
Oh,
That's...
Yes,
thank you, Ledge.
having a lock-on does not guarantee that the pyromancy will actually hit.
So who is it we're fighting here?
A guy with a club.
Just some guy.
Dodgy guy.
One of the doormans to Fair and Keep. Basically, there's a couple of them.
Ah, the doormen. Saw them in concert not long ago.
And yeah, if you're still using just the base spear, it's DC.
Yeah.
So.
It's like enchanted 2+3 in raw anyway, so it's actually nothing. But
And also, that is the best synergies any spear in this game gets. DC. No spear type is higher than that.
oh, for the yeah.
Bunch of EDs and DDs.
Yeah, the scaling in this game is a little bit different simply because you have the enchants that focus it on balance builds, strength builds, and dex builds.
This guy's got his thing going.
Which is a thing that only actually exists in Demon Souls. Demons.
What's that?
The enchants that go along with physical stats.
Ah, okay.
Except in Demon Souls it was far more annoying, apparently. And not at the same time.
This guy's really committed to clubbing.
Yes.
Look, those baby seals had it coming.
The baby seals in the Dark Souls universe probably just like grow 3 heads and shoot razor blades out of their mouths or something.
Yeah, to be entirely honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you need a club that size for them.
It's attempting to do nonsense.
He's healing.
He's healing.
Which is not...
You also need for fighting the baby seals in the Dark Souls universe.
Healer?
Yes.
Abyss seals.
Abyssal seal.
Also a new album name for us.
Shout! Double roll. Swing wildly.
And get stabbed.
Shout, double roll. Sounds like kind of like stop hammer time.
Relax, don't do it when you wanna come to it.
I mean, he is going clubbing after all.
I do actually like how the enemies have different AI tactics. Actually.
Yeah.
Like, this one likes to dodge around and hit you with a club. But actually likes to roll.
I mean, we can see that much.
Does in fact like to dodge around at you with a club.
But other ones like
But
run
he's
straight
wide.
at but other ones like run straight at you or constantly repeat like the weapon art.
Come on, buddy.
Oh.
You drew another one's attention.
Just in time.
The doorman.
Oh, this one doesn't use a club, it's a giant curve sword.
Yes. He uses a curved greatsword.
He's got a bat sword, that's rapier.
Falchion?
Is it a falchion?
No, I think that's something else. We'll get Win and or if I kill him.
Reach doesn't seem that good.
No. It's okay on those things. Curved swords are...
The last swing is okay, but like the first two swings that combo does are not far at all.
Yeah. Curved swords are mainly for speed of swing, I think. They don't have a very wide area, in spite.
Being a giant sword.
Yes. Well, that's the greatsword version, but curved swords in general tend to swing down. Oh, that one actually does have some width to it.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
good.
does like a full like spin. For
He's going like a little gyroscope
Well,
It
there.
doesn't have a big reach out.
The gyroscope thing is his weapon art, so...
Yeah.
He just seems to be one of the ones whose AI focuses more on weapon art spamming.
Yes. And he actually runs more at you and doesn't like try to dodge around too much, give or take. He's trying to strafe me, but that's not that effective.
At least he doesn't heal himself.
He might, but I'm keeping so close to him. It's why I actually switched to the spear and didn't... I think that and I might be out of magic. But, yeah, I'm out of magic,
Yeah, you
mainly.
are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of Ash as his flash as well, so yeah. But also, they don't generally try and heal when they're like 3 feet from you, because that's really
They
stupid.
know how dumb it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick leaf bracer.
Leaf bracer.
Come on. You got this. Spin. Gotta spin.
You know how it works? Shout double roll. Oh, you can shout double roll.
He can't shout. That's the weapon. That's the weapon art for the club, is a war cry. Or that club. Exile Greatsword, that's what that is.
Oh, now you can have a stupid sword, too.
And yes, this area, which is the bonfire actually for the next area.
Ah.
For Fair and Keep. See those burning things that we have to put out in order to open a door.
As we were previously informed.
Yes. And now to do a thing. I'm not sure. Oh, yes. Okay, now I'm fighting the Invader. Because I've done everything else in this area. So this Invader, while nowhere near as annoying as Hodrick, is kind of annoying in the sense that it invades, like, around here-ish.
Ah, so it teams up with the giant crab.
Giant crab and or everything else, and you really don't want to fight an invader, especially this invader, while fighting anything else. Also, it takes forever to actually show up, even despite the fact that it's already invaded.
Fighting its time.
There's Yellowfinger Hazel.
Who?
Yellowfinger Hazel.
Quite the name.
Yeah. All of that has meaning.
Got a pompous hat.
Yeah, that would be the yellow part.
Yes,
Oh, it's like
one of
that
those
guy.
hats. Yeah.
Yes, it's a Xanthus hat.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, that's a sorcery.
It's also a Gundam weapon.
Yeah.
Or an attack from a Tails game.
Yeah.
Beam spam. Stock
Hey.
footage.
Hazel's pick is a combination weapon / catalyst.
Oh, really?
Yes. There's a few of those in this game.
Nice. Come on. Take time to backstab.
That guy over here.
Oh, that's why.
Oh no.
Ding!
Okay, so this time I just cleared everything out from that area.
Then you. Okay.
Then you aggro crap.
Niagara Crab, it doesn't go off the water, so it's just a matter of retreating the land. And then wait for Hazel to show up. And use these conveniently placed trees, or not.
Got a backstabbing on him, though.
Yeah. Hazel is not as hard, but I don't do exactly my best in this fight either. Also, the pick does go through a shield, which is kind of annoying.
Well, yeah, your shield's only 100% physical.
It's not because it's physical, it's because there are certain weapons that go around shields.
I think it's a little bit of both. That does actually have magic damage on it as well.
Yeah, because I know there are some, like, axes that also ignore some shield.
So you said there's some kind of lore behind this fancy hat he's wearing?
Yes, it's a that particular hat's called a Xanthus crown.
It looks like his is a slightly different version. It's a little more flat on top.
Yes, it's modeled after an NPC from 1, actually. As the Xanthus scholars at this point are obsessed with the magic of Olasil.
Oh, there's actually lore on the Xanthus guys.
Yes.
Okay, the first one, he was just kind of a guy who showed up in the painted world.
Yes. Yeah, Xanthus King Jeremiah in 1 just is a guy who shows up in the painted world and has a bunch of random conspiracy theories around him because, of course, he does.
Well, yeah, there was no lore about him whatsoever, really.
Yeah. The Xanthus scholars themselves are actually looking for the lost magic of Olasil. The headgear is modeled after the legendary creature of Olasil. It's a mushroom.
Damn, where's that revealed?
On the text description for the crown.
Alternatively, on the Dark Souls wiki.
Well, yes,
Yes.
there's that.
There we go.
Down he goes.
Yes. Cheap, technically.
You get her pick.
Yes.
Hazel Pick and Xanthus Crown.
Yes. Right, so... Join us next time for a boss fight. No, I actually swear this time. It is actually a boss fight.
The entire video is a boss fight.
No.